The foremost, I like to say, call Allah Yim Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash. Devil honors to the apostles and the elders of the great millstone who taught us this truth. Shalom and salutations to the hopeful elect. Akim out there spreading the gospel throughout the four corners of the earth in sincerity and truth. All right, and present their bodies as a living sacrifice that the scriptures teach us to do. All right. Shalom to the very few sisters that do listen up as well. I'm the brother Y'all Meyer from the great millstone Chicago camp coming back up to you with another lesson. And this lesson is concerning it's really like it could be a part two, but it's concerning the same thing as the last one I did yesterday about these monkeys disguised as Israelites burning the flag. All right, it's not about those particular two demons. All right, but just in general, man, what you got to understand that the scriptures, when you go in the scriptures in Isaiah, you know, the scriptures say that thy eyes shall see thy teachers, man. You know, and the apostles, notice my page, this page been up for years. All right, this page is called GMS Chicago Teach What Was Taught. All right, because the way we had to learn these scriptures, man, from the apostles and the elders of the great millstone. And I was dealing with Israelites before I even knew who they was, man. All right, when you even going back to 2007, when they first got on YouTube, you know, I was window shopping. You know, as the Apostle Elder Tahar say, I'll go to IOG, you know, the Israel of God. I deal with these jakes down here at, see, this before Israel was popular. You know, now it's a fucking fad. And that's why all you weird-ass niggas of old come around anyway, because it's a fucking fad to you. But nevertheless, I deal with brother James Hodges. They used to call him the rabbi, you know. And then, you know, I came under the apostles and the elders of great millstone, you know. A man, you know, who went by the name of Dewad, you know, in 2009. You know, I met him. I met the elder Uriah. So nevertheless, long story short, right? And you can't do your own thing in this truth, man. If you try to do your own thing, you're not going to make it. Yahweh Shai, he gave us the blueprint, all right? Yahweh Shai, he went, he found the 12, all right? He chose them, all right? And they had disciples that followed them. Men always followed after that, man. It was 144. As soon as I said that, man, call loud me out by Shemal Shai. Men always followed after the men that set the trail. See, a lot of you dudes are untaught, you unruly, and you just a group of wicked niggas, like the brother put on the comment. Just a group of carnal-minded, wicked, foolish niggas that's not going to make it because you don't understand what the will of the Lord is. All right? When you go into the book of Acts, what did the Ethiopian eunuch say? He said, I think it was Philip, he asked him, do thou understand it without reading? He said, how would I know unless a man teach me? In Isaiah, it says, no longer will I move your teachers into the corner, but thine eyes shall see thy teachers. Who was that? That was the apostles and elders of the great millstone. And you have to be taught. You have to be taught the scriptures or you're not going to make it. If you're not following this way, you're not going to make it. And that's all I'm going to say. You know, I'm going to just get a couple scriptures and I'm going to leave this alone. For all you fad boys and you niggas that just want to think you finna come in this, get a garment. You know, take this from GMS, take this from IUIC or some of these other cats you seen. It's not, it's only one truth. All right, the scripture said it's one Lord, it's one faith, it's one baptism. And you'll know a tree. And the scripture also say you'll know a tree by its fruits. This is 2nd Ezra 7 and verse 1. It said, and when he had made an end of speaking these words, there was sent unto me an angel which had been sent up unto me nights before. And he said unto me, up, Ezra, hear the words that I am come to tell thee. And I said, speak on, my God. Then said he, the sea is set a wide place, that it might be deep and great. But put the case, the entrance was narrow and like a river. Who then could go into the sea and look upon it and to rule it? If he went not through the narrow, how could he come to the broad? So it's a way that you have to come into this, man. It's a certain way you have to come into this, man. Hey, we in the valley of the shadow of death, man. We in the valley of the shadow of death, man. It says, there's also another thing. A city is builded and set upon a broad field and is full of good things. And that's the kingdom. All right? Which we all striving for the masteries to get to. It says the entrance thereof is narrow and is set in a dangerous place to fall, like as if it were fire on the right and deep and on the left deep water, and only one path between them both, even between fire and the water, so small there be that can go in there at once. If a city now were given into a man for an inheritance, if he never shall pass the danger set before it, how shall he receive his inheritance? And I said, it is so, Lord. Then he said unto me, even so also is Israel's portion. Because see, we have to go follow the men that went before us on this narrow path, on this straight and narrow path, knowing, hey, and you know, this is an Israelite book. All right, they even say that in the world. It's going to be hell or high water. And that's what we entering into. All right, but we have to go behind a man, all right, and follow his steps and what was put before us, man. And the things that you niggas do were never taught, all right? Burning a flag and all that weird shit was never taught to us, man. Because that's carnal, all right? The scriptures, not that we care about it, but the scriptures say that our weapons of warfare are not carnal. And a lot of you dudes just don't like to be reproved. You don't like to be rebuked. You don't like to be told what to do, all right? And that's why, see, I never had a thing for affiliate camps. I never believed in that. I never was into that, you know? Now, the scriptures, you know, Yahweh Shai say, if they that be not against us, you know, they be with us, you know, paraphrasing that. But if you giving double honors to the apostles and elders a great millstone, that's it and that's all, man. You know, hey, that's the spirit, brother. That was my next scripture, GMS, Prophets of Dooms. I was just going to it, man. That's the spirit, man, because that's true. All right, this is St. John 10:1. It says, verily, verily, I say unto you, he that entereth not by the door into the sheepfold, but climbing up some other way, the same as a thief and a robber. So all you dudes trying to go off and do your own thing, all right, not following what the Lord has set up through the Spirit, you're not going to make it, man. Yahweh Ratazah, we be the hopeful elect and make it, but I know you're not going to make it. It says, but he that entered in by the door is the shepherd of the sheep. To him the porter openeth, and the sheep heareth his voice, and he calleth his own sheep by his name and leadeth them out. That's why the scripture says, in the Apocrypha, it says, the elect shall praise his holy name. All right? Hey, a lot of you niggas got the name and think, oh, because I got the name, I'm going to make it. Where did you learn that from? Where did you learn that from? And then on top of that, it's going, hey, the scripture says it's going to be, that's Yahweh, Yahweh. All right, it's going to be many niggas that say, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. And what did the Lord say? I was saying to you, depart from me, you workers of iniquity. You just a group of niggas that know the name to your own detriment. That's the right word. You have to be taught the scriptures, man. Ain't no way around it. It said, and he put it forth his own sheep and goeth before them, and the sheep followed him, for they know his voice, and a stranger they will not follow, but he will flee from him, for they know not the voice of strangers. And all those niggas that's following you, they just niggers that came to be destroyed. It said, this the parable spake unto them, but they understood not what things they were which spake unto him, which spake unto them. And Yahweh, then said Yahweh Shai, verily, verily, I say unto you, I am the door of the sheep. That's that entrance to the kingdom, following Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. The water, Yahweh, that's the one. It says, and all that ever came before me are thieves and robbers. but the sheep did not hear them. I am the door. By me, if any man enter in, he shall be saved, and shall go in and out and find pasture. A thief cometh not but for to kill, but to steal and to kill and to destroy. I am come that ye might have life, and that ye might have it more abundantly. All right, now Apostle Paul said, learn of me as I have learned of Yahweh Shai. So this has always been about one thing. Like I said, one truth, what the scripture says, Salaki. One truth, one Lord, one faith, one baptism. You know? You niggas wouldn't know what I wouldn't know what Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai was. I wouldn't know what the truth was. Like the Apostle Edotar said, you niggas will still be stealing and shit. Yeah, I'll be selling dope right now or in jail for it. If the apostles never got on YouTube, man. You niggas are crazy, man. And the Lord is going to take you and he's going to deal with you, man. He's going to fucking deal with you. This is Hebrews 13:6. It says, so that we may boldly say, Yahweh is my helper. I will not fear what man shall do to me. Remember them which I rule over you. Because the apostles, that's why we say who do rule well. They rule over us. They watch out for our spirits. All right? And the men like me, you notice under them, we watch out for spirits. We the watchmen. All right? The prophet Ezekiel said, be a watchman. King David was chose to be a shepherd because why? He was a shepherd after the Lord's own heart, man. All right? This is Hebrews 13:6. It says, so that we may boldly say, Yahweh is my helper, and I will not fear what man shall do unto me. Remember them which have ruled over you, who have spoken unto you the word of Yahweh, whose fate follow, considering the end of their conversation, their conduct, how they present themselves. Look at their fruit, man. Look at the longevity. Who never stopped going out. That's why the scriptures say, continue in those things which you have learned. You know, I'm paraphrasing. I can't find it right now. But you continue in those things which you learn, man. Hold on. And if you niggas don't believe it, look, we don't give a fuck. We don't give a fuck. If a nigga can't get it, he can't fucking get it, man. The truth is here, man. The truth is here, man. So all these gimmicks and all that other bullshit, that ain't gonna last. The water, that's right. That's 2 Timothy. I'm looking at it right now. That's 2 Timothy 3:14. I found it, but the brother got it, man. The water, brother. You know. In fact, we gonna start at 12. This is 2 Timothy 3:12. It says, yea, all that will live godly in Mashiach, Yahweh Shai shall suffer persecution. And we know what we signed up for that. Hey, and a lot of you, and even you niggas who going off, who proclaim Israel, you niggas gonna get it the worst, man. Because the Lord gonna really have an end for you, man. But you gonna get judged too. And even way worse. All right? It says, but evil men and seducers shall wax worse and worse, deceiving and being deceived. Because you niggas will get followers, like the scriptures say, proselytes, make them more even worse than them. 144. Again, call out me out by Shem Shai. And then you getting deceived, knowing the scriptures say the deceived and the deceiver are his. And you really believe in what you teaching just because another dumb group of niggas believe you. And it's just gonna make it worse. The Lord gonna do a royal flush on all you niggas. With fire. It says, evil men and seducers shall wax worse and worse, deceiving and being deceived. But continue thou in the things which thou hast learned and hast been assured of, knowing of whom thou hast learned them. See that? Knowing of whom thou hast learned them. and that from a child thou hast known the holy scriptures, which are able to make thee wise unto salvation through faith, because this is the thing, through faith, which is in Mashiach Yahushai. All scripture is given by inspiration of Yahweh and is profitable for doctrine, which you niggas don't want to deal with the doctrine. For reproof, that's the part you really don't want to deal with. For correction, for instruction in righteousness. A man has to teach you these things, man. I don't care how mad you niggas is at your father because your mama took. Because all you niggas is really a lot of little niggers that just mad at they daddy, man. I'ma just be real with you. Because most of you niggas are born after 1996 niggas anyway. Born in the 90s ass niggas, man. Wicked. I'm not saying every brother that was born in the 90s wicked. But you know, these some niggas that ever even grew up seeing a man of respect. It says that the man of Yahweh may be perfect, thoroughly furnished in all good works. Or you just gonna be a nigga teaching bullshit and you gonna die for it, man. But nevertheless, man, you brothers who are really in this thing, ain't no window shopping, man. We learned from, that's right, that's right. That's right. 1 Timothy 4:2, speaking lies and hypocrisy, having their conscience seared with a hot iron. These niggas through. Through. But with that being said, I'm going to end it, man. Call aloud me, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash, double honors to the apostles and the elders who taught us this truth. Shalom to the hopeful elect Akim out there, man. This shit got to stop, man. And the Lord is going to stop it. But shalom to the hopeful elect Akim out there, man. Endure and shalom.